Yes.
I'm glad you're home early.
Who's Tita?
Don't wake her up, Mario. She's fine. She cried the whole day.
Has she been eating well?
She wouldn't eat even on one from the fruit but I bought her some biscuits. Maybe she'll eat them. I'll take some of the money.
Gloria, can you wait a minute?
Hey, what's the matter? Why are you suddenly so touchy?
Wouldn't be. I'm talking to you about the child and they bother me by ransacking my pockets. I should think more of our daughter.
My God, wasn't I thinking of her? Why do you think I need some money? To buy me a pretty dress? Or see a movie?
Turn down your voice.
All I want is a little money to buy something to eat. She is nothing at all. But why wasn't bothering you?
I'm sorry, Gloria.
It's alright, fine. Now, can I have some of the money?
Money? I don't have any. Not now.
Do you think you can get another in finance? It took you that long to get the last one.
It won't take me as long to get another.
But how did you lose it, Mario? Have your simple finger brought you trouble again?
Now, Gloria. Don't try to accuse me, as they did.
What did it accuse you?
Just what you mean to say. Pilfering, they call it.
What else would you call it? What? According to them, did you steal?
It was nothing much. Really, nothing at all.
What was it?
It was an apple.
An apple? You mean?
An apple. Don't you know what an apple is?
You mean you took one apple?
Yes, and they kicked me out for it. For taking one single apple, not a dozen, not a crate.
That's what you get.
Could I have guessed they would do that for one apple? When there were millions of them. We were hauling them to the warehouse. Suddenly, I found myself putting in my lunch bag.
That's the trouble with you. When you think of your stomach, you think of nothing else.
I was not thinking of myself.
When were you thinking of me? Did I ever ask for an apples?
Yes, she did. Remember that day I took her out for a walk? On our way home, we passed a grocery store that sold delicious apples at 70 centavos. She wanted me to buy one for her, but I did not have 70 centavos. What I did was buy her one of those small green apples they sell on the sidewalk. But she just threw it away, saying it was not a real apples. Then she cried. So when I saw this apple roll out of the broken crate, I thought that Tita would love to have it.
You should try to bring home pandesal, rice or milk. Not those delicious apples. We're not rich. We can live without apples.
Why? Did God create apple trees to bear fruit for each alone? Did He create the world for everyone? That's why I tried to bring the apple home for Tita. When we brought her into this world, we sort of promised she has a right to have in life.
So, for a measly apple, you lose your job?
I wouldn't mind losing 1,000 jobs for an apple for my daughter.
Where was this apple? Did you bring it home for Tita?
No, you keep it as evidence.
See? You lose your job trying to fetch an apple. And you even lose the apple. For which you lose your job. Fetching an apple? That's too small a reason to kick a poor man out of work. You should ask them to give you a second chance, Mario.
They won't do that.
Why not?
Can't you see they had been waiting for me to make a slip like that? They wanted to throw me out for any reason.
You should ask them to give you a second chance, Mario.
They won't do that.
Why not?
Can't you see they had been waiting for me to make a slip like that? They wanted to throw me out for any reason, so that they may bring this own man in.
You should complain.
If I did, they would dig up my police record.
But Mario, that was so long ago. Why would they try to dig that thing up?
They'll do anything to keep me out. But don't worry, I found another job. Isn't really so hard to look for a job. You know, I've been job hunting for a week now. And I think I have found a good job.
There you go, lying again.
Believe me, I'm not lying this time.
You're always lying. I can tell when you tell the truth or not. Honest.
Honest.
I knew God wouldn't let us down. He never lets anybody down. I prayed tonight and asked Him to let you have that job. But Mario, would it mean that you have to stay out all night?
That should be alright. I can always sleep during the day.
What I mean is, it's really different when you are not by my side at night. But, oh, I think I can get used to it. Why don't you go and see this friend of you right now? Anyway, we don't have anything to do tonight. Don't you think it wise to see him as early as we can?
Yes, I think I'll do that.
Here, Mario. Put this and go. I'll step up and wait for you.
No, Gloria. You must not wait for me. I may be back quite late.
Alright, but doubt if we can sleep until you return. Mother was wrong. Before we got married, she used to tell me.
Gloria, you commit the greatest mistake of your life if you marry that good-for-nothing loafer.
Oh, I wish you were alive now. She would have seen how much you've changed.
How romantic.
Pablo!
You're not glad to see me, are you?
What are you doing here? What do you want?
Say, is that the right way to receive a friend who has come a visiting?
We don't care for your visits.
You haven't changed a bit, Gloria. Not a bit.
Neither have you. I can see.
You're still that same woman. Of course me to hell, because I happen to be Mario's friend long before you meet him. Time has not made you any kinder to me. You still hate me, don't you?
Yes, and I wish you'd stay away from us for the rest of our lives.
God, may I not even come to see you, to see if life has been kind to you. How are you getting along?
We will doing well until you showed up.
Your daughter, she was only that high when I saw her last. How is she?
She's alright.
Oh, and I thought she had not been very well.
How did you know? Did you tell him?
How could I? I haven't seen him in a long time. Until now, of course.
What? Is she sick?
We don't know.
Don't you think you should take her to a doctor? Here. I loan a few pesos. It may help your daughter to get well.
We did it alright, but no, thank you.
Why don't you take it?
Paying you back will only means saying your face again.
Well, if you hate my face so much, you don't have to pay me back. Take it as a gift.
The more reason I should refuse it.
Alright, if that's how you want it.
Maria stopped depending on you. Since the day I took him away from your clutches, I have no regrets.
How about Mario? Has he no regrets either?
He has none.
How can you be so sure? When he and I were past, we could go to first class, air-conditioned movie houses every other day. I'll bet all the money I have here now that he has not been to one since you liberated him from me. And that was almost 4 years ago.
One cannot expect too much.
How can you be so sure? When he and I were past, we could go to first class, air-conditioned movie houses every other day. I'll bet all the money I have here now that he has not been to one since you liberated him from me. And that was almost 4 years ago.
One cannot expect too much for honest man, and we don't.
What is honest money? Does it look better than dishonest money? Does it buy more? Honesty? What is it? Dressing like that? Staying in this dungeon? You call a house? Is that what you call honesty? Pablo!
I know you have come to lead him back to your dishonest ways, but you can't. He won't listen to you now. Now we have gone this far, and we can go on living without your help.
You call this living? Is? Gloria, what you call dying? Dying slowly? Minute by minute? See what happened to your daughter. This is what honesty has done to her. And how can honesty help her now? She's not sick. She's not sick and needs food. Good food. Pablo, stop it. You shouldn't have come. I got tired waiting for you.
So, you have been seeing each other? I was afraid so.
He came to the house yesterday. Pablo, don't! He said he would be back this noon, but he didn't show up. I came because I was afraid his conscience was... Pablo, I told you she should not know. It's alright, Mario. You'd better tell her everything. She's bound to know later. Tell her what you told me. That you no longer believe the way she wanted you to live. Tell her.
Mario, is this what you meant by another job?
Gloria, you must try to understand. But I could not live out of this kind of life.
You're to blame for this. You're son of devil.
He came to me first.
When you know how to cling to anything and do anything, even return to the life he hates, get out.
I leave just as soon as Mario is ready to go.
He's not going with you.
Is that so? Why don't you ask me?
You're not going with him, are you, Mario? Tell him to leave and never come back. Tell him to go, please. Mario, I know he has talked to you and tried to poison your mind again, but don't you go with him.
Gloria,
Don't worry about him, Gloria. He's safe with me.
stay there. Pablo, I'll be with you in a minute. Gloria, I'm going with him.
Don't, Mario. Don't.
You can make me stop now. I thought about this since last week.
No, Mario. No.
You take good care of yourself and our child. I'll take good care of myself. Don't wait up for me. I'll come home very late.
Mario! Mario! What is it?
Action! Honest.
Go.
How romantic.